My name is Rob Hatchie, and I specialize in no savings home loans. I've worked as a banker, finance broker, and real estate agent for most of my working life, and it has been my pleasure to share my knowledge to keen buyers of residential real estate. I'm often asked, why work with buyers with little or no savings? The answer may have been placed in my psyche very early in my childhood, compliments of my parents. My mom and dad decided after having 5 kids in just under 6 years that it may be a good idea to move from a small rental property to a larger home of their own. So with no savings, 5 kids in tow, and me in the pram, my parents decided to buy their first home. But how? The year was 1965, and there wasn't exactly a friendly bank on every corner advertising the best mortgage rates with little or no deposit savings. In fact, there were no banks willing to help you buy your first home without a substantial savings of 25% to 40% of what the home was worth. Add to that, only my dad was working full-time, which didn't leave my parents with a lot of options to choose from. So what to do? Well, at 6 months old, I was hardly in a position to offer any financial advice, but with the help of my grandparents, who provided a small loan or deposit gap loan, my parents were able to come up with enough money to satisfy the seller, who then provided the balance of funds to complete the purchase. This is known as vendor or seller finance. These days, it's not quite as common for a seller of residential real estate to provide seller finance. However, with so many banks and lenders now available, it is possible to borrow the deposit of 5% to 10% of the purchase price, aka a deposit gap loan, with the balance of funds coming from one of the many lenders out there trying to gain your business. While my parents never went on to purchase multiple investment properties, they did manage to provide a safe, loving home for myself and my siblings. They later sold the family home and, along with other savings and superannuation, provided enough retirement income for them to live comfortably today. If you're struggling to come up with enough savings to buy your first or next home, it would be my pleasure to organize a deposit gap loan to allow you to purchase a home of your own. Happy house hunting!